So you guys should know by now, I pride myself at being somewhat decent with certain brawlers inside of Brawl Stars, but other brawlers definitely lacking in certain departments, which is why I've done in the past previous videos on a 3-hour training session to try to figure out the minute mechanics of an individual brawler and getting them down in ways that I didn't necessarily understand before. And today's video is going to be no different. We're going to be doing another 3-hour training session on a brawler that may surprise you, and that brawler is none other than Piper. Now, I don't consider myself a bad Piper player, but there are some things that I want to touch up on as well as try to discover for all of your benefit. What we're going to be doing is much like in our other 3-hour training session videos, we're going to be checking back in every single hour with a clear objective within that first hour, see if we can't get it down, and then explain it to you guys in a way that you guys can digest so that you can replicate it with Piper as well. So what I want to do in the very first hour with Piper, and if need be to master it in the second hour as well, is get down a very unique mechanic that only the long range brawlers really demonstrate inside of this game, and that is head game things with their basic attacks. So if you guys have played with Piper or Brock, you'll know when you're going up against a brawler 1v1, there's a lot of preemptive dodging or analyzing the opponent, picking up on what they tend to do with their knee-jerk reactions when they're trying to preemptively dodge your shots coming in. It's a very hard skill to get down, but once we get it down, I feel like it will really increase our Piper game in the game and just overall longer range brawlers. So that's what we're going to be trying to do with Piper in the first hour or 2 hours. Also, by the end of the video today, my main objective is to try to get one game where I don't miss a single shot. So also really trying to focus on accuracy with Piper in today's video, not just hamming out auto aim or spamming out shots to try to intimidate the enemy teammates. So guys, wish me luck on our very first hour. I'll be checking back in once the clock ticks away. So if you guys are pumped up, let's get straight away into it. Here we go. Okay guys, so coming up on our very first hour of grinding with Piper here, and I think it's been going very well. I'm getting warmed up with Piper and feeling confident with landing my shots. As you can see, we're on the road to Purple Iron Man challenge count. The reason being is that I wanted to give myself a little bit of a disadvantage going up against other players instead of playing with a 400 trophy Piper at like power level 9, so it's a little bit unfair. So with that disadvantage on my back, then it's a little bit more rewarding to land your shots more often. So you have that in the back of your head. You have to land your shots in order to win the game, and it's been going really well. We tilted trophies just a little bit during our hour, but nothing crazy. We're still close to that 500 trophy mark, so I'm really happy the way that it went. Now, I did learn quite a few things, which I'll be going over once we hop into our match. So I've mainly been playing on gem grab during our very first hour, and there's a few things that I also kept in mind, as well as the head games thing that I'm trying to work on, as well as accuracy in mind. The biggest thing that I found out is when you guys should be using auto aim with Piper. With any long range unit, you probably shouldn't be using auto aim, but what I found is when you're about halfway between someone, so you're half your distance of your range, it's pretty safe to use your auto aim. So make sure to keep that in mind, because when someone's right up in your face, it'll serve a better purpose just to use auto aim so you can guarantee that damage. So here we go. Let's get the Piper. I believe we missed like 1 or 2 shots so far. If we pick up a loss, that's okay, guys. We're using this as training. So here we go. What I'm going to do is blow up this middle portion. Piper is a really useful brawler in that sense where you can basically dictate the map to your liking. So if it's a map with a lot of walls, Piper thrives on a long-range map with not a lot of obstructions on it, with a lot of environment not on it. You can just get rid of it with your super, because it's relatively easy to charge up your super as well with Piper. So we're not doing a great job at like getting the gems. I guess we are now. But I guess it's kind of the perks of being a power level 1. It's going to be a little bit difficult. But again, the accuracy is doing very well, but it might be a little bit of a different question once we are a little bit higher up in trophies, and we botched it there, guys. Let's see if we can bring it back, or maybe my teammates. I'm going to use my super for mobility to get up there. Carl spinning away. Nicely done. Okay, here we go. So in the next hour, I'm hoping to get a few more helpful tips that I've learned with Piper. There's a few things that I want to kind of experiment with. and demonstrate to you guys. So, and again, we're still trying to get to that point where we can land 100% of our shots. So I'll see you guys in the next hour. I'll probably go over on my main account at some point, so we can get some higher level gameplay, because there's differences in that when it comes to the head game stuff. But guys, back to 500 on the road to Purple Airman, as all should be. Let's see how we do in the next hour. Here we go. All right, everybody, so we're coming up on our second hour, and our second hour was very productive. As you can see, we're on our main account, hopping into a replay, because I have a few things that I want to explain that kind of caught my attention in our second hour and was reminded of with Piper gameplay. And it's hard to explain things when you're hopping into live matches, but the very first thing that I found out and just reminded of, basically I knew about this beforehand, but it's really important to take note of if you guys too are trying to get better with Piper, is one way you can really consistently land your shots a lot more with Piper is keeping the opponent that you're going up against at the very end of your range with Piper. So basically, when you're aiming, they should be about half of their red circle showing on your screen. That way you know exactly where they are and they're not focusing on you, because they also can only see half of your circle. So basically you have this invisible shot coming in at them and it's hard for them to react. One thing that's really difficult with Piper is when someone catches your attention. When someone knows that you're going for them, then they can start playing those head games that we mentioned before, where they can start juking and trying to focus a little bit more on you. Another really important thing to keep in mind with Piper is that it's a lot easier hitting someone that isn't focusing on you. So for example, if you're laning up against someone, you can't land shots, it's a little bit tricky for you. I'd highly suggest, if you're in a 3v3 game mode, helping out someone in your lane, where it's going to be much easier to hit them. Have your teammate then be able to control that lane a little bit easier, and then once they control it by killing that person in the lane, then they can help you out in the mid as well. Piper should just be that like supportive character mid if you're playing gem grab, where you're shooting off to the right, shooting off to the left, helping out, trying to control your lane as well. But a lot of great things coming up in the second hour. So with that in mind, we're heading into our match for our second hour and trying to kind of give examples as to what we were just talking about, while basically just trying to keep people at the very edge of your range. So this Poco, as you can see, we're trying to keep that halfway distance so he's not focusing on us. But then if it's like not working, for example, so say the Poco is still dodging you properly, then you want to go for people in the other lanes. But we're getting pressured away here. This is not good, but we're close to our super, so we can start bending the map to our will the way that we want to. So taking out the Piper, we're going to go like this, even though we're going up against an enemy Piper, but I feel confident in my abilities to try to go for her. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Even on a map like this, I think the first star power is going to be a little bit better, but I feel so much more comfortable with snappy sniping. Okay, here we go. All right, nice, guys. And then the third hour, what we're going to be trying to do is really dial in on getting accuracy down, not necessarily like mastering mechanics. I just want to make sure that we get to those head game mechanics that I was mentioning beforehand. When someone is focusing on you, how do you hit them? A lot of the time it comes down to patterns, which we will be explaining in the next hour. Hopefully we get it down. Okay, here we go. We need help over here. We might lose this game, but that's okay. Again, this is just practicing here. Okay, taking out the Poco, but it looks like Piper was able to scoop up all the gems. That is a-okay, guys. Losses will come. But here we go. Maybe we can do a little something here. Nice. Alright, it's probably in our best interest to try to get our super here. But since Pam, the thick queen, has got the most health on the team, it's going to be a bit harder to kill her, that's for sure. Okay, looks like we're going to be going down here, but that's okay, guys. Once again, we're learning valuable things. But basically, just to recap, what I'm trying to go for in the third hour, like I mentioned before, is trying to get closer to that perfect game, trying to land every single one of our shots, as well as trying to get a better feel for being able to explain like the whole head game thing when someone's going for you, trying to pick up patterns and what they do. I want to get that down and become a freaking god Piper. Piper's one of my favorite brawlers in the game because inherently her mechanics are pretty high skill cap, even though she's kind of like a straightforward brawler. It's a lot of fun. But let's see how we do in the third hour. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that 3-hour mark. Well, a little bit past, but it is that time, guys. We've been training for 3 hours straight. I'm definitely well warmed up with Piper. It's time to see if we can land 100% of our shots. Accuracy is the key, baby. So I'm allotting myself 2 different chances, one on my mini account as well as one on my main. If I can't get it, I can't get it, but I'm going to be trying my best, and I might even be like holding on to certain shots that I should be making in order to get this. So we'll see what we can do here. Heading into the less difficult one, which is our mini account, but it's weird, guys. Once you get used to a little bit higher up in trophies, people dodge differently here, and knowing that I have this thing that I'm trying to do, it freaks me out. It's a little bit harder to land the shots then. Okay, so what we want to do is get off to an early super lead here, and then we blow up the mid. Okay, here we go. That barley looks like he's strafing back pretty often here. We got to bait them out. If we want to land 100% of our shots here, we need to make sure that we're going to hit. So barley coming out. Are we even going to have to shoot this game, guys? We haven't even shot yet. 1. Okay, we're 1 for 1. 2 for 2. Haven't made any crazy hard shots yet. Barley likes to kite to the left when he goes back. Wait for the primo. 3 for 3. 4 for 4. Let's go, guys. Come on. Come on. Granted, we only shot 4 times. It's getting down to the wire, guys. I'm starting to get nervous now. Okay, 4 for 4. We got a countdown. Can't miss now. 5 for 5. We're going to wait for the primo to jump before we shoot. Auto aim. 6, 7, 8. Auto aim, baby. 8 for 8. No, I missed. It was nearing the end too, and we're probably gonna lose. Dang it, that was so close. Remember, I get one more chance on my main account. That is so nerve-wracking, guys. What the heck, making it through a whole match too. All right, here we go. Okay, we're definitely missing a lot of shots now, but I'm just trying to win. Okay, here we go. Nice. Bo's got all of them. Can he get out of there alive? Go, Bo, buddy. Daryl, roll up. We're going to need you, man. Primo's faster. Okay. Let's go. All right. I'm not going to. You shall not pass. Should have jumped the other way, I think. Is he going to jump away? Okay, missed. Hit him. This is turning out to be a pretty crazy game here, guys. Hit the barley with auto aim. I'm not liking the way this is looking, guys. Okay, let's jump over here. Nah, dang it, guys. So a loss. That was a really long game, but we get one more attempt at 100% accuracy. Let's do it. Okay, guys, so it all comes down to this, the final attempt at our 100% accuracy challenge. Now, I'm not going to be too hard on myself if I don't get it. 100% accuracy is pretty tall order. It's going to be hard to do. But here we go. Here's to hoping. So 1 for 1. Okay. I'm dialed in, guys. I'm focused. 2, 3, 4. Those don't really count, but still. Landing them. 4 for 4. It would be great if we got our super here, too. 5 for 5. Nice. Rolls are getting low. 6 for 6. I'm not here, Tick. Don't worry about me. 7 for 7. 8 for 8. 9 for 9. I'm going down, but I don't care. I don't even care if we lose. Go for these 100% accuracy challenge, baby. What are we, 8 for 8? Something like that? Don't miss, Ray. Don't miss. Don't you dare miss. I'm too nervous to shoot, guys. I'm paralyzed. No! Oh, I hate this game. I hate this game. I was trying so hard. Screw it. Now we can just muck around. I don't care if we lose. I'm so done with this. This is so hard. The funny thing is this whole 3 hours, I've been kind of keeping it in the back of my mind that Like, we gotta eventually attempt it. Like, it's gonna be something that we need to do. But I'm trying to focus, trying to maybe win this game. We could have won, but I don't know why I'm trying now. It kind of threw. But I haven't gotten the whole 3 hours, and it's a testament to how hard the challenge is. 100% accuracy is like insane. We missed one after what, 9 hits? So guys, unfortunately, I'm a man of my word. I only would give myself 2 attempts, one on the mini, one on the main, and I wasn't able to pull it off. It always seemed to came down to that one final one, or like we're really well into the match and we missed just like the dumbest shot ever. But still, I think that's a very tall order. If you guys managed to get, like, why don't you guys try this out? Do it for like a little challenge on your spare time. Record it and send it to me over on Twitter. I would love to see if you guys could get 100% accuracy with Piper. It's pretty dang difficult. I don't think I've done it yet in this whole 3-hour grind. But yeah, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. Definitely got a bit better with Piper. If you guys would like to try this out, make sure to do it. It's a lot of fun getting better with one specific brawler, trying to main them for a while, maybe even play even longer for like a whole day. Dedicate your time to that one brawler, trying to learn their minute mechanics that are hard to figure out. But if you guys do enjoy these videos, make sure to slap a like on it. Also, leave in the comments down below which brawler I should do next, which brawler you want me to see get better at. That'd be awesome. So yeah, with that being said, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we will see you in the next video. Peace out.